YouTube, what's up? We back with another video. It's your boy Ellis Wavy. Fresh off work, I'm tired. I just got home. I'm finna go in this crib, shower, and get into this video of 360 wave tips and tricks, alright? YouTube, we back. Alright, fresh out the shower. Put on some clothes real quick just to do this video, alright? Before we get into the tips and tricks for 360 waves, this is brought to you by the real RG3 merch, okay? Shout out to RG3 on the Wave Game veteran hat. Shout out to her on the bag life, skull caps, sweaters. She got a whole line of different stuff, so definitely go check her out over on IG. I'm gonna drop her link in the description, okay? Next up, we got another gift. We got a package from Ill Freeze, the lay down G. Okay, I know what y'all be saying, you know, I'm not gonna spend money on that. I could just use a plastic bag, but hear me out, all right? Hear me out, all right? Plastic bags, yeah, Ziploc bags, whatever. You can get you a box of them, $5, $6, okay, whatever the case may be. Use them as you need, right? This gonna last a little bit long. You can even wash these off and keep them for a while, for years. Matter of fact, you can keep these for years. But my thing is, with them Ziploc bags, they have ink on it, okay? You got the lettering across the bags. It says Ziploc, the size of the bag, how many gallons or whatever the case may be. As you use that ink rubs off, okay? Where is it rubbing off at? It's rubbing off on your hands, your hair, your skin, wherever you're using it at. So this is just plastic. It's going across your head. This is the #1 frizz killer, okay? If you got a frizz problem that you're trying to deal with, yes, you can use a regular plastic bag, but in the long run, this is better for your hair. Nothing is coming off from ink or any type of chemicals that was used to create those plastic bags, those Ziploc bags, or whatever the case may be. So big shout out to the lay down G's, okay? I got quite a few different flavors. You know what I'm saying? I'll be using these throughout the next few videos and show the different ones that I got. I believe they all the same size, but I've been using these right here. They go hard. The last pair that I think I had for over a year. I didn't follow the directions on it, so I tore them up. Right? They came apart a little bit at the wrist. Then when I got this one, I actually read the instructions, and it said, you know, do not pull it off from right there. And that's what I was doing. So we're gonna see how long these hold up, and I'm gonna give y'all an update each video from here on out. Okay, now let's get into these tips and tricks for 360 waves. Okay, this is not rocket science. Okay, this is easy. All right? You want to get you some brushes, you want to get you some do-rags, okay? Especially for my beginners, if you starting out, get you 3 to 5 do-rags, okay? The company that you get it from, it doesn't really matter. You want to get something that's silky to the touch, because it's going to make your hair feel the same way, okay? If you got a rough feeling do-rag, your hair is gonna try to feel just like that, okay? So get one. You're not gonna find a silk do-rag. You wanna get one that's silky to the touch, okay? This one happens to be Ocean Views Beauty. You can check them out, or you can go with these other brands that's out there, all right? So get you three to 5 do-rags. That way you can switch them up day to day. You can wash them or whatever the case may be, okay? Then you wanna get you some brushes, right? You wanna get a medium brush. That's basically an all-purpose brush. You can use on a soft hair, a short haircut, fresh haircut, whatever you wanna call it. You can go all the way through your woof, all right? Soft brush. It's just like the lay down G. Is basically gonna lay your hair down. It's gonna polish it. That's how you get the deep waves, okay? Y'all be asking me in the comments, in the DM, how do I get the deep waves? Okay, it's soft brushing. You may not believe me, but it's true. More soft brushing gets you more definition and more depth in your waves. I know you ain't gonna see it right away, but after you do it for so long with that soft brushing, I'm telling you, please believe me, soft brushes get you the depth in your waves, okay? Now, you get to the third brush, which is a hard brush, all right? This is personal preference, okay? Just like a comb. You can get a comb and comb out different areas, try to knock out the forks or whatever the case may be. That's cool. It is not necessary to get dope waves though. You don't have to get a comb. You don't have to get a hard brush. Some people, I know y'all gonna say, man, I got real thick hair. I'm from Africa. I got African hair, whatever the case may be. Y'all say I got the silky hair and all that. Listen, you don't have to get a hard brush. I've seen plenty of people with coarse hair, real coarse hair, that don't even use hard brushes, okay? You gotta think, as you wolf, your hair gets longer, you wanna get to the scalp and brush, right? Okay, that's when you wanna get the hard brush. Yes, it's gonna get all the way down, but a medium brush will too, and you're not gonna put as much stress on your hair and scalp with a medium brush as opposed to a hard brush, okay? So that's why I say that hard brush is preference. Only time I use a hard brush is when I'm washing. I wash the style, I wet the bristles a little bit, soften them a little bit, and then I get busy with the washer style, okay? So now you got the do-rags, you got your brushes. What else do you need to do to get your waves to the next level, okay? You need some products, right? Let's start out with some shampoo. You want to try to get you a moisturizing shampoo. That way you don't lose moisture or strip your hair out when you wash it. So try to find your moisturizing shampoo, okay? I'm big on the wave slime, big wave slime, okay? It's a moisturizing shampoo. You want to use that. That's gonna be your best option if you want to go all natural, okay? It's thousands of other companies out there that you can go mess with. Be my guest. I can only try to point you in the right direction. I can't make you buy nothing, okay? So moisturizing shampoo. Here's another choice, conditioning. You don't have to condition if you're using a moisturizing shampoo, okay? It's not too much difference between a moisturizer and a conditioner, okay? One strengthens, one moisturizes, one strengthens and moisturizes. They come hand in hand, okay? I know I'm talking real fast. I'm trying to put all this information that I got all in one video, and I don't want to leave nothing out. I want y'all to go back and watch it. If I'm really giving you the information that you need to get waves, let me know in the comments, man. If I leave something out, man, let me know in the comments, okay? So we got the shampoo, we got the conditioner, all right? The conditioner is personal preference also if you're using a moisturizing shampoo, okay? So now you done washed. You can use a shampoo, maybe you use a conditioner. The next day you unrag. Okay, now you want to add some product, right? You need a moisturizer, okay? For those who got high porosity, and that's a whole nother topic, low porosity, medium porosity, high porosity. You want to put a moisturizer in, especially if you got low porosity or normal porosity, okay? It's a little bit harder if you got high porosity, and I'm gonna give you an example. If you have high porosity, as soon as you start sweating, as soon as your hair get wet, it instantly frizzes up, it curls up or whatever. 9 times out of 10, you got high porosity, okay? So moisturizers are water-based, so if you put a water-based product in your hair, it's gonna over curl. So you gotta be real easy. You can't be digging in the moisturizer when you got high porosity. You gotta use it sparingly, okay? So, but you wanna get you a nice moisturizer. Like I said, low porosity, normal porosity, you can probably use any type of moisturizer that you can find. High porosity, you basically want to find an oil-based moisturizer. That's going to be your best bet, one that's not water-based. That way you won't run the risk of over curling, disturbing your pattern from the over curl, and then you can go about your day, okay? So now you got a moisturizer in. How do you keep that moisturizer in? How do you lock that moisture in your hair? You need something to seal it in now, right? So listen, when I start giving these gems, y'all already know what time it is. It's gem-a-mania, okay? You gotta lock that moisture in. How do you lock it in? You need an oil or a butter, okay? A butter ain't nothing but a solidified oil, okay? Same thing. So oil and or butter. Get you a couple drops of oil in there. Brush it in, comb it in, however you want to do it. It's going to seal those hair shafts. It's going to lock that moisture in. Or you can get you a butter, get you a dime size amount, rub it in there, and that's going to lock it in too, okay? These is the basic steps. I wanted to run through the basic steps of waving because I get some of the same questions every single day. So that's what you need to be a waver, okay? That's the products that you're going to need. That's the steps that you're going to have to take. Next up, you got to pick a pattern. You got to find where your crown is. You got to find the angles for the pattern that you want, and then you got to start brushing, okay? Don't let these YouTubers out here fool you, okay? It's nothing wrong with brushing 3 to 5 hours a day, but it's definitely not necessary, okay? Give me 30 minutes a day, okay, of proper brush angles from your crown to the hairline. and you're gonna be set. I guarantee you within 6 months to a year, you're gonna have a solid pattern brushing off of 30 minutes a day. I'm gonna say anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes a day, depending on your schedule, okay? If you have a chance to brush for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, because it's very relaxing. The longer you brush, you get in the zone, you got some music on, and you look up at the clock and you've been brushing for 5 hours, okay? That's not for everybody. Some people got jobs, kids, school, whatever the case may be. They can't brush like that, okay? You will get more results, better results, the more that you brush, but I'm just telling you the basics that you need. 30 minutes a day, man. That's all you really need to get a dope pattern, okay? So now you got your pattern, you know where your crown is, you got your angles, you got your brush schedule. What else do you need, huh? You gotta know when to get haircuts, okay? That's the next thing, okay? When you trying to get connections on your hair, you trying to, you may have thin spots that's thinner than the rest, that grow slower than the rest. You got to know how to get a proper haircut, okay? For those of the barbers that's out there, y'all already know you can cut your own hair. That's on a whole nother level. I suggest eventually you learn how to cut your own hair, because you not only take your waves to the next level, but you save money from going to the barbershop, okay? But now we get into a thing called woofing, okay? Here's the tips and tricks to getting connects. You gotta woof. Woofing is nothing but letting your hair grow out as long as you can while keeping it managed. While if you can still lay it down without having trouble to not have to wash every day or add a bunch of pomade in your hair to hold it down, then you're still managing it, okay? So now let's say you grew your hair out, you're managing it for 4 weeks, okay? It's your first woof. 4 weeks, you go to the barbershop, you get a haircut, he like, hey, well, how you want it, okay? You're gonna tell him keep it high, no low cuts, okay? No low cuts, okay? You wanna tell him, depending on your hair texture, if you're a straight hair waver, you're gonna keep it higher than anybody. You may get like a 5 or a 6 with the grain. Big chunky ass guard, keep it high. You don't wanna cut your progress out, okay? Then when you got medium hair like me, medium coarse, you want to keep it at like a 3, all right, 3.5 starting out. Coarse, where y'all got them itty bitty microwaves, okay, you can push it, you can go down to a 2, 2.5, okay, because y'all can go real low after 6 months to a year and your waves will still be in there, okay? I really envy y'all with that one, okay? Do that again, all right? Once he cut it, you go right back into the woof, all right? Now you want to try, you did 4 weeks, you want to push to 6 weeks this time. Cut it again the same way. This time you going 8 weeks, all right? Then the last one, you probably want to go 10 weeks, and that's it. After you hit that 10-week mark, your pattern should be established. It should be in there. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but it's going to be in there. You can probably cut low just to do a depth check, okay? You see how low you can go without cutting progress out, all right? Once you do that, you want to woof anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks each time, all right? You're going to be doing this for a year, all right? This ain't no over the night trick to get waves. It takes time. You going to put in at least a year to get some dope waves. All the waivers y'all see on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all this, ain't nobody got no dope waves within 6 months, okay? Everybody got minimum of a year to get a complete pattern, all right? So y'all got to understand that, all right? So for the people that's new watching, if you think that you're going to get some dope waves, I'm talking about dope where it's flowing and you got the swirl in the back and all this in 3-4 months, I appreciate you for watching and subscribing, even sharing and commenting, but this ain't for you, okay? You might want to go watch somebody else, all right? So, because you got to work, all right? You got to put the work in. You got to be dedicated just like anything else. If you want to succeed, you got to put the brush work in, okay? All right, that's the basics, all right? Let's go get into a little bit of advanced for my elite wavers that's advanced, been around for more than a year and need a little bit of help to take their pattern to the next level. So I'm going to unrag real quick. Don't judge me, you know what I'm saying? I haven't brushed since yesterday. Been at work all day. So this is what we looking like. Let me grab a mirror. Okay, this is what we looking like. Haven't brushed. Don't judge. All right, but I need a comb. All right, so let's talk about forks. Okay, forks is basically when the waves don't connect like they should. All right, the only fork I really got is in this area right now. So let's talk about fork isolation. All right, basically you want to find that fork and you want to work it, comb it in the direction that it goes. Try to trick the hair, comb it in different direction, against the grain, sideways, left, right, whatever. You want to do that for about 5 or 10 minutes just on that. You don't have to disturb your whole pattern. That's why it's called fork isolation. So I've been working on this fork for over a year. It hasn't been in this spot for over a year. Don't get it twisted, because I be working. Okay, this fork started way back here in my crown. It didn't have nothing to connect to, so I couldn't break it. So I'm basically pushing it out to the front. Now it's right here. It's at the hairline. Okay, so this summer it's gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be talking my shit. So just be prepared. Okay, so when the video come on and I be like this, you know what I'm saying? Because that fork gone, y'all gonna know why. Okay, so basically let's get back into the fork isolation. You just want to get your comb session in, you know, comb it all around, no specific direction, up, down, left, right, just to, you know what I'm saying, try to confuse the hair follicles. And then when you're done, put it in the direction that you want it to go to. Okay, you can use a fine tooth comb, you can do a wide tooth comb depending on the length. My hair's still pretty short, so I can use either one. But that's basically it, man. And you do the same thing with a brush, except you don't want to go in different directions with the brush. Okay, so you want to, obviously, for my elite wavers, my experienced wavers, you know, look at the direction that it should be going to and just focus on that. You don't have to touch your whole pattern. You don't have to disrupt the whole pattern. Just hit that fork, especially if it's toward the hairline. It's the easiest time to, you know, isolate that fork. Just, you know, hit it 5-10 minutes. Or if you're doing your whole pattern, you want to spend a little bit more time on that area that has an issue. Okay, so it's not that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard being a waver. You know what I'm saying? Wash your hair, moisturize your hair, comb your hair, brush your hair, rag up, repeat the next day. Okay, and if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching, and we out of here.